you ever look at a lot of the interfaces on computers, mobile devices like cell phones, do you ever wonder where they come from? Well, there's a large company down in California, Synaptics. We've got John Feland from Synaptics with us. And I just find this interesting. Like I was saying earlier when, before the interview here, you look at this Toshiba laptop, for example, you look at the mouse pad, and you just kind of assume that Toshiba made that themselves, but that's not the case.
No, it's actually, we're the world's largest supplier of touchpads in the marketplace. But our job is to make our customers look like heroes. And there's a reason it says Toshiba, not Synaptics, because we're trying to help our customers differentiate their products. And so we're constantly trying to innovate in this space and find new ways to help them push the envelope for the end-user experience.
And so with this one here, you've got...
so here we
I'm
actually...
not even doing it right.
So here we actually have, some of you have seen pinch in certain products in the mobile space. Now we actually have pinch going on for touchpads as well. And so you can imagine you're in an application, you're looking on Google Maps, you're trying to zoom in and out, you're in a PowerPoint presentation trying to zoom in on one thing, or you're a Photoshop jockey and you're trying to zoom in. Now you can actually use your touchpad to do that. Now it seamlessly moves between normal kind of mouse mode and using 2 fingers on the touchpad to zoom in and out. And this is actually going to start showing up in commercial notebooks later this year. We're kind of calling this the year of the gesture. The
year of the gesture. So my notebook I just got out of date already.
Sorry. Yeah.
Thanks, John. It's your fault.
So talk to me about it. We'll see what we can do.
Okay,
we do
great.
retrofits all the time.
This is something from Fujitsu here, I believe, and Fingerprint.
This is a prototype of a new product that's been released this year called SecurePad. And we find on the commercial side and increasingly on the consumer side, people like using a fingerprint sensor to protect their precious data. We have all these issues of online fraud and spyware and things of that sort. So people are using fingerprint authentication systems as a way of storing that information and getting access to it. So you don't have to type in a bunch of passwords. You use something you always have with you. Unless you've had an accident, but that's another story entirely. And that's why they tend to do multiple finger integration.
Yeah.
So what we've done here is actually integrated the fingerprint sensor along with our touchpad. So you end up with a clean design, an easy form factor, and really easy use, because you could be moving along, you come to a website, you want to check out from Amazon, swipe off, and you're done.
Very cool. From a business perspective, the question I have is, do you go to like a Toshiba and say, this is what we got, or do they come to you and say, this is what we need?
Combination of both.
Yeah.
It's a give and take, right? We offer technology solutions to try to address our customers' needs. Sometimes we anticipate those needs and come to them with solutions ready-made for what they're just starting to experience. Sometimes they hear things from their customers or their internal concept teams or their internal innovation teams. They're like, wouldn't it be cool if, what about? And we're like, oh yeah, we can do that. Give us a few weeks, give us a few months, and we'll turn something out for you. It's actually part of what happened with this. We partnered with a company called Validity, and we had customers that are trying to figure out how to integrate their technology with our technology to form a complete product. And so that's where our internal prototype team came together and built something out, showed it to customers like, that's exactly what I want. Fantastic.
So let's look at mobile devices, like the Protophone.
The Protophone.
And you guys did the interface for this.
We did the touchscreen on here, yeah. Okay. So this is, the LG Protophone was the first capacitive touchscreen phone on the marketplace, and it was launched in March of this year. And we're starting to see this show up in a lot more. We supply the touchscreen sensor for this that they use for the UI here. And so I can show you where slight touch, you can move things around. I can tap over here, move the fish. They did the UI, but it was with our guidance. So we provided the sensor, the chip, the firmware, the software, and then UI design guidance and usability testing expertise to make sure that when LG launched this product with a product name on it, you got to make sure it's good. So,
yeah. From a competitive perspective, do like the Toshibas of the world or the LGs have a problem that you're working with their competitors?
No, that's actually the great thing about the interface design. Every one of our products is custom to that customer. So the touchscreen in the LG Protophone is very different than the touchscreen that we use here on the Samsung media player here. This is the P2.
And when you develop this technology, do they own it? Or are they licensing it from you? Or?
They actually are purchasing an interface solution. So it's a module. It's hardware and software all bundled together to kind of enable this. And with that comes a license to our IP, which we have extensive amount in the space.
Yes.
And so, like, for example, see if I can do this in a way that... This is our patent-pending chiral motion gesture that we use to actually zoom through the different applications. There goes movies and radio, and let's see, how about if I want to do... I'll play a song here. Let me go over here and play or go through pictures. Yeah, I'll go through the pictures here. So it brings up the picture space here. And automatically you can start to say, well, that's kind of nice. So I want to change pictures. So let me use flick gestures then to enable that moving through the pictures. So it's all about how do we use gestures, our sensors, our software, our technology, and our chips to help our customers make very intuitive interfaces. Because we're cramming so much functionality. I mean, does movies, pictures, music. It has a Bluetooth receiver, so it could sort of act as a speakerphone for your cell phone. Do we read the manual? No, we never read the manual. So how do you set it up?
Because we're manly.
Because we're manly, exactly.
Yes.
That's a good point. Because we're men, yes. And so that's what we try to do as a company, is to really enable each one independently and uniquely for our customers, enable the experience. So different products, different markets, different interfaces, same technology.
What kind of market do you see in the next few years here? Like, are we talking hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars in these interface designs?
Oh, it's insane. So if you think about mobile phones, it's going to be an over $1 billion handset market in the next year.
Wow.
And these things, you won't have a clear touch screen on every single mobile phone next year. These things have to take time to kind of diffuse through. But as more and more companies are trying to find ways to really gain access to the applications and make the carriers and their customers happy, you're going to see this come through. Because the customization allows, because it allows people to do unique applications, unique UIs, and really have a compelling design as well.
Very cool. Where can people find out more information about you guys?
Well, we have a website where you can find things out. It's www.synaptics.com. And Synaptics is spelled Synaptics.
Very cool. Thanks for joining us, John.
Thanks so much.
Check out their website for all the latest in interface design.